Hey, folks, we're live, and we didn't leave the studio since last week. And we just want to give you a big announcement. And guess what that announcement is? Yes, it is Friday, but we'll get to that in a minute. We're bringing back the top 10 because I guess the government shutdown is no longer shut down, but still things are cattywampus. And we don't expect anything to go very well because, well, we're not near mint and we don't have expectations like that. But hey, guess what, everybody? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the end of the week, and it's Friday, you bastards.
The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic book community. Comic creators and comic fans, tonight you are seen, heard, recognized. Because comics are for everyone. Live from Miami, Florida, broadcasting around the world, this is the Not Near Mint Show.
So welcome to the show, everybody. It's the end of the week, and we're bringing back the top 10. We have most of our crew here tonight, and it's like the second week of November, and we have all gotten some comics. I've only got new books this week, but I do have all the top 10 ready for you. Tacoma's over there looking for books right now as we speak. Miracleman has a bunch of books, and Michael, you found them. Hey, everybody. You hear that? He found them. Yay. Yay.
Was it gone that long?
Right. Sometimes that happens.
Got it. Love you. Bye.
Listen. Settle down.
Always. All right, so let's just jump right into it. We got the top 10 all ready for you, and it's been about 2 weeks not doing it. We were doing undervalued comics, and some of those shorts were doing pretty well, but we know this is what y'all really want to see. So here we go. These are going to be the top 10 for the second week of November. It's 5 down, 5 up. The way this works is based off my 29,630 comics. I'm a hoarder. I put it through CLZ, and with CLZ, if you have a subscription to CovrPrice, it'll give you an option to do a value update, and it keeps it right up to the moment with sales on Heritage, eBay, right up to the minute. So I have a short coming tomorrow for comic collecting tip number 14. And it's going to be all about CLZ and CovrPrice. So check that out tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Otherwise, let's start off with the bottom 10. Oh, send me a link. I'll join when I wrap up. If you'd be so, oh, lady didn't do it. Does anybody have Cliff's email?
It's cliffoncomics at cliffoncomics.com. Perhaps.
Is there anybody that could send him a link? Otherwise, I'll just drop the link in here for like a moment. Because I don't want everybody. Right? But here, I'll just do that. So here we go. We are going to grab the StreamYard link, put it right there. There it is. Feel free to join. Now, only Cliff's going to be joining. If anybody else wants to try and click in, we're not adding you to the show. Not yet. So it's there. And until he shows up, I know that on Comics is doing a show right now as we speak. So, check out his show in the meantime, or keep watching us, or watch us during the rewind. Nevertheless, here we go. Let's start with the number 10 comic to drop the most amount of money this week. And the number 10 book we have on our list is a little bit unfortunate. This is All-Star Western number 10. It is first appearance of Jonah Hex. People that are looking for Jonah Hex right now, well, somebody got a huge deal this week. For a book that came out in 1972 in a 7.0 fine, very fine raw condition, it dropped $258. Somebody got this bad boy for $8.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That doesn't count. That's an aberration, man. I don't even
So I have to look these up because I don't want to be the person that's, full of it. So I looked this up on eBay, and sure enough, this was the same book. It was attached to the cover. It wasn't coverless. Somebody just put it up and didn't really know what it was. So it was just AS Western 10 and $8.
Wow.
Damn, it pays to figure out what books you have before you list them, because occasionally you might not list it properly and it will sell for almost nothing because either not too many people are looking for it, or the fact is that it's a Western and people aren't looking for Western. So if you mislabel it, it will go for dirt cheap. That's number 10.
Maybe Josh Brolin sold his copy.
That must have been it.
Wow, that's harsh. Dude.
And what if he signed it on the first page and still $8? The whole creative team, $8. All right, number 9. That's still not quite good because I just saw a 6.0 graded copy of this that's on eBay right now for about $350. I know I paid more than that for this particular copy just a couple years ago, so it's on the down, despite the fact there is going to be a Teen Titans movie or TV show or something coming soon because James Gunn said so. Nevertheless, this book came out in 1964 and a very good plus, which is 4.5, down $118. Somebody paid $237 for this bad boy this week.
Oof.
I have 15 copies of it. All my money's invested in that book. Oh no. Oh no.
That's why we don't put all our eggs in one basket going, I want to blow everything in my, just sell my whole collection so I can have that Amazing Fantasy 15 that barely has a cover attached. And then one day people go, hey, I'm not into Spider-Man. What am I into now? Cars. What, like the movie? No, like the ones on the street. All right, number 8, we got Fantastic Four Annual number 2. It's The Origin of Dr. Doom. Came out in 1964, 5.5, fine minus copy. Down $83 this week. Somebody was able to get this for $254. I mean, yeah, there's a new Dr. Doom's coming to the Marvel Universe again, but let's face it, the movies aren't exactly what they've been. So certain books are still up, others because there's so many out there, because they did print a ton of these, but a lot of them were disposed of back in 1964. So, you know, they're still out there. There's plenty of them, but because plenty keep coming up for auction, the price keeps getting deflated. The more availability, the more the money is going to not be there. Which, speaking of which, this next one is similar to that. There are a few copies out there because it was coming off the heels of a very popular series that he was on. We have Saga number 1, the first issue of the critically acclaimed series by Brian K. Vaughan. And it's a fantastic book, but it's also the most inconsistent indie comic on the market today. It went on hiatus for 3 years. It comes back. Maybe an issue every month or every other month, and then it goes on another long hiatus. People that put a lot of emotional stock into this have fallen off to the point that they no longer care, which is why it's important to be consistent. Because when you're not consistent, I mean, we try and be consistent. We do this show every week, Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. You know where you're going to find us. You kind of know what kind of mediocre level humor that we bring, with the exception of him. He's a master comedian. But yeah, this thing started off fantastic, and it just became so erratic in its release that, well, this week, 9.0 near mint condition copy from 2012, down $51. You can now get this for $100. That's what somebody got this week for.
I feel. Do you agree?
There's plenty of them out there. There's at least about 2,000 copies.
Is Lazarus also like that?
What happened?
Inconsistent? Like it comes out.
Lazarus.
Yeah. By Greg.
I mean, it's one thing if you're just doing a volume of something where it's a self-contained story and it comes back. This is just every issue leads in from the last, so it doesn't like finish up a chunk of an arc and goes away for a season like a TV show or like an Ed Brubaker book. This just continues on. They kill off some family members. Let's continue on with the story. Hazel's growing up. She's getting older now. I can not remember everything that I once used to because this came out so long ago. This started more than, 15 years ago?
It's true, but that doesn't matter. It's still a $500 book.
It was once. This was about $500 raw. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Tacoma's correct. Yeah.
But
now you can get it for $100.
Price. This is a good book. It's never been in print. You know, it's too weird of a story to do a faithful adaptation. Maybe you could do,
Animated maybe.
Animated maybe, but then nobody would give a shit. It's okay. I mean, it's that, but you just said it. The first 40 issues, 35 issues of this book, phenomenal. Since then, I couldn't care less what happens. It came back, I was all excited, and then it sat in the stack. I read the first 2 issues, I was like, I don't care.
This is still on the top of my to-read pile every time I get books, and I kind of agree with that. This is kind of like Walking Dead. When they get to Herschel's farm, the story just kind of goes in circles for a while. In this, once they get to this place where they're hiding out, and Elena, this woman right here, she gets hooked on a drug called Fadeaway, and they do that story for about 10 issues. It could have been done in like 1 or 2.
Way too long. They fall into these story arcs that I'm like, I just don't care. Yeah.
And that leads into this one. So because the month of Halloween is over, we're now going into Thanksgiving. A lot of the Halloween books will be falling off now. So those that are looking for them will be able to get them a little bit easier. The number 6 book is Secrets of Haunted House, number 5, classic Bernie Wrightson horror cover. This was the Halloween comic to get if you were looking for Halloween or holiday books this year. This thing got up really, really high. Near mint copies, or like, let's just say VF copies, were going for about $300-400.
Too much.
Very much so. In this condition, you were once able to find this for about $8-10. That's how much I paid for it, like a long time ago, just because it was a cool looking cover and somebody put a label on it, Bernie Wrightson, like $8. Yeah, I'll take that. And this thing you could have gotten for a 5.5 maybe a month ago for about $200. Well, not anymore. It's come down a bit since. So we didn't do the top 10 last week, so it's just been falling even more. It is down $48. This book from 1976, a fine minus condition copy, somebody purchased on eBay this week for $90.
Still overpriced.
Yeah.
Still overpriced. It's a pretty cover, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's so much.
There's no story to these, man. It's a one and done. You're throwing it away. It's a great cover, but it's just a cover.
That's all it is.
That's it.
I mean, it's great to put up on your wall for October.
I would challenge, if somebody was being honest, if we could get 10 people who had that book right now and ask all 10 of them what story's in that book. 9 out of 10 have no idea. Guaranteed. They bought it every one of them bought it for the cover. $90 for a cover of a book you're never going to read? Come on now. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
And here in the chat, we have Gabriel going, yeah, you got that for $8? Yeah, not this year. I probably got this, in 2000?
No, he was talking. He was talking about the one that dropped Jonah Hex. He was talking.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes. And listen to Tacoma over here, folks. Don't stop commenting and don't stop believing.
Yeah, every time you comment, an angel gets its wings.
Hold on to that feeling.
I prefer to think every time you comment, a Canadian gets deported back to Canada.
What?
Good God, man.
Why?
That's pretty good.
Here I was supposed to be saying something very fun, like Barbarian Kung Fu got his copy for $1 6 years ago. It's not near mint. I mean, hell, neither is mine either. And I know I overpaid because I got it at a shop that always wants to charge for nostalgia and collection fees. Yeah, not near mint. That's fine.
Not near mint. All right.
Just like us.
What's number 5, baby?
Next. All right. So those are the ones that went down. Here are the ones that went up. Number 5, we have Superman Adventures, number 21. This is the B cover. It is a newsstand. First appearance of the DC Animated Universe, Supergirl and comics. This goes very nicely with the Batgirl cover, also by Bruce Timm, and it's very pretty looking. And if you find a newsstand, those things, especially in the late period of the 90s, when that might be 5% or less of the production run. So this came out in 1998 in a near mint condition. It is up $54, which meant that somebody was able to get this for under $25 within just the last few weeks. But not now, because somebody paid this week $84. It is up. But then again, we also have a Supergirl movie coming. And even if you wanted that Tom King issue number 1 of Supergirl, Lady Fantastic, hopefully she's getting some rest tonight. She's looking for it, and she showed us some links. And the cheapest copy that's available currently right now on eBay is $65.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. This is only $20 more.
That's a $25 book, people. That's what that book is. It's a 25 because it's a cool cover. Nobody knows the story in this book either.
Nobody knows the story in this. In the other Supergirl comic by Tom King, people know the story of that. Holy shit, it's a drunk Supergirl that curses like a sailor. I'm in.
And I'll be honest with you, that Tom King story, you need 3 issues before that story gets interesting.
Agreed.
And I like the book, but you need the first 3 issues before you're like, okay, now I want to read this. First 3 issues, I was like, oh my God, Tom, you've got to get something going here, man.
I mean, Tom King, I kind of correlate a lot like Quentin Tarantino as a storyteller. He's not going to give you everything at the very onset. You got to pay attention and read along, or, in Quentin's case, you would watch along. And like his really, really long movies, because let's face it, they're all like 3-hour tomes. And yeah, it takes a while for him to kick in, but once that slow burn gets going and the tension ramps up because he laid all the groundwork, it gets better and better and better. It's kind of like the problem people are having with Absolute Batman, none of which are on the list this week. And hey, Gabe was able to get it at CovrPrice. I got mine at CovrPrice with the exception of the A cover.
Yeah, final issue I had to pay like $10 for because I just couldn't find it. I don't know why I didn't have it, but I had to pay like
it's not bad.
Yeah, it was all right. I paid cover for it.
The last issue of A and B covers are now over $30 a piece.
Insanity.
Oh, if you want to hear insanity, wait till I tell you what I did today, just before coming on to the show and taking a nap. That's going to make you go, you did what?
You took a dump. You told
Weekly
us.
testicle walking.
I did that too. All right, so here we go. Number 4 is Amazing Spider-Man 41. This book has been on the show over and over and over, mostly because I don't have a ton of Amazing Spider-Man before issue 50. But this one here, he was in a movie. I can't remember which one. I think it was a Craven or something. Didn't even see Craven yet. Was there a Rhino movie? I don't even know anymore. I'm so out of touch with a lot of the movies just because they're so mediocre and unmemorable. Well, this came out in 1966, and for a fine condition copy, this is up $57. So somebody paid for this book from 66, $364. That sounds about right. This was at one point going for $500-600. So yeah, I guess you're getting a pretty good deal if you're paying, $1 less than it takes for it to go a whole year of days. Not bad, I guess. Number 3 we have, and this was on the list in the very final episode we had with our top 10, where it was on the down low because it dropped to like $12. Not anymore. Well, this thing from 1959, very good plus condition copy of the first appearance of Titano with the kryptonite vision, where it looks like he's doing some Alf stuff to a seal on the cover. Came out in 1959. It is up $76. Don't let that number frighten you because it's $88 somebody paid for this. There's plenty of the copies out here, but you try and look for the ones that are a bit better, because something this old and so cheap, you might as well get a better copy. Kind of like this next book. Number 2, we have Ghost Rider number 1. This is the first solo Ghost Rider series, along with the first cameo of the son of Satan named Damian Hellstrom. He's all in shadow. He's all in shadow for every single issue. People say he's in issue number 2. It's his first appearance. Fuck that. No. His first appearance is in issue number 13 of Marvel Spotlight. So this book, it is up $111. It's in very good condition. From 1973, somebody paid $345 for this. And about maybe 6 months ago, a better condition copy, you could have even gotten it for cheaper. So that leads us up into our number 1 book, which reminds me of Spaceballs a little bit. So number 1 book came out in 1963. Yeah, great comic, isn't that, Plug? Oh, yeah, it is. So came out in 1963, fine minus condition. I have a really nice copy, and I know I paid a lot more than that for this. So it is up $150. Somebody paid $210. And what is this book here? Mostly, more than anything else, it is a Jack Kirby comic book. It is a classic. But what's key about it? Thor teams up with Loki and turns evil after having amnesia from being hit in the head by Mjolnir. That is a very long way of saying that this is not a key.
He got hammered.
Yeah, he got hammered. So yeah, this is not a key. And like Spaceballs, I am your mother's brothers, sisters, cousins, nephews, father's former roommate. What does that make us? Absolutely nothing. It's a long way of saying, just like this description down there, long way of saying this is not a key. But it's still a classic. It's still 1963. It is still super old, just like our grandparents. Maybe your grandparent even bought this off the newsstand. Kind of like our young man over here, Miracleman.
Is he the youngest in the room?
Nah. But that's the top 10. And again, this list is intended to help collectors and readers determine if they should look for a comic or wait 6 weeks. And if it's still up after 6 weeks, you wait 6 months. And after 6 months, if that bad boy is still way too up there, you might as well just get it right then and there because it is not coming down anytime soon. And that is the top 10 for the second week of November. So who wants to start out showing some books that they just picked up this week? Because we don't have a topic. The topic is the return of the top 10. And guess what? The hard part's over. The top 10's done. It's done. You can watch that on play now.
Oh, that's out of the way. Thank God.
Oh,
what's that? He's fingering himself. Okay. This is unusual.
Is it though? Is it?
On screen, I have a PSA.
Okay.
I think the president of the United States is a pedophile.
Okay.
You think it? Because I'm
you
pretty
guys
sure
wouldn't have elected a pedophile.
I'm covering myself for legal, whatever.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny with all that stuff? All that stuff, not to get out too far into the weeds here, but you know what's funny about all the stuff that got released? You know who seems to have gotten exonerated?
Bill Clinton.
I know, right?
Oh.
Of all people. He's a creep.
Well,
he's just not a child diddling creep.
Say what you want about pedophiles. At least they slow down in school zones.
Yeah, they have something they still want. Barbarian Kung Fu is asking, what do you think a fair price for a Raw Tomb of Dracula 10 is this week? I don't know, anywhere between $300 to $500 any given week. There is no movie coming right now. It just really depends on the grade. The better the grade, the more you're going to pay, like anything else. But overall, for mid grade, between $300 and $500.
Agreed.
Oh, is that Blade?
Okay.
Run.
Dollar book time, because I went to Dollar Bookstore. I had
Monday off, maybe next week.
Really weird, and I picked up a bunch of issues I'm missing of Runaways. This is still by Brian K. Vaughan and Adrian Alfana, with Joe Chen as the cover artist. So I got a number of these. Eventually, unfortunately,
let us savor it.
Bad guy from Buffy took over writing for the last 6 or 7 issues, and then started the writing on the 3rd volume. This is the end of the 2nd volume right here, and this is a really awesome old-timey cover. Get that old-timey feeling with the Runaways. Nico Minoru and gang, Arsenic and Old Lace, and the whole gang Molly are here, looking very old-time. No, I actually like that cover.
I want to interject that first volume. What a wonderful self-contained story. Very
absolutely. And I've got about half of that in floppy as well. I love the Josh Middleton covers on that, but I'm actually really digging these Joe Chen covers on this. I think I'm just like my friend Harley. I'm going to stop after the first 2 volumes. But yeah, this is the last issue in volume 2. Runaways number 30. I believe it went 30 issues. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Thank you.
This is so cool. I'm looking up Runaway volumes, and I cannot find Buffy douche on any of them.
The end of volume 2.
From history.
Are you looking for are you searching Buffy douche? Because that
no, of course I'm not. I'm just looking up Runaways, right? So I'm in 2nd series. And it still credits Brian K. Vaughan. Brian K. Vaughan. Let me go to the. Let's go. Let Brian K. Vaughan. Brian K. Let me keep going. Dead Ends. Buffy Douche comes in at issue 30, volume 2.
Issue 25. Where he starts. I now only need 2 issues of this Black Panther to finish this Jerry Hudlin run, which I think is my favorite Black Panther run. Then I started picking up some of these. I'm low key getting this Captain Marvel run just because I like the design of the title, so I figured I would pick up the run. Probably not a smart way to go about doing things, but there's nothing smart about paying money for books that I may or may not ever read when I've got too many already. So liking the design is as good a reason as any to pick up a comic. And then this guy, and by the way, if you're ever in Kent, Washington, this store, whose name I just forgot.
I like that.
I was just telling somebody the name of it like 20 minutes ago. It's an excellent store, but I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I started getting some of my Harleys out of the way.
Nice.
Harley and Big Barda. This is from the first volume. It's issue 7. Issue 10 is Harley dressed up as Batgirl. Issue 15 is Harley and a title that says Harley.
Nice.
Issue 19 is one of my all-time favorite covers. I'm glad I finally got this one.
That's a good one.
Just a little off the top, Superman says, unawares that Harley is about to rip his head in half because
how does Superman cut his hair? How does he do that?
Eat vision.
I don't know. Probably with his breath in a mirror.
Also, getting his hair cut under red solar radiation.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, good one. Good one.
There you go.
You can get drunk or get your hair cut under red solar radiation.
I know. Apparently, Supergirl prefers drinking.
Yeah.
This ended, and I got the 1 in 10. And it looks like my thumb sweat took away some of it, or that could be part. No, it's part of the design. Okay. Matt Rosenberg, we're taking everyone down with this. I thought this is a pretty cool 1 in 10. It's been a nice 6-issue series. It wasn't fabulous, but there is enough good stuff to keep me going. I generally support Matt Rosenberg stuff. What's the furthest place from here? I still think the best current indie right now.
Too bad one issue comes out every 6 months, but yes, it's great.
Yeah, because he's busy doing his other shit. So I do agree with that. All right, and then my favorite comic is back. The A cover is upstairs because I read it 2 nights ago, but and this is, I think, the new Youngblood is to distract us from the Epstein files, but here is the diluted Youngblood homage. I feel bad that Stephanie had to do this. I think they probably put a gun to her head.
Now look, everybody got to do a Youngblood cover, and if you didn't,
they didn't have to. They could have just run away. They could have run away and drank ketchup. I mean,
what are you saying? I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel. Gotta go. Bye.
Listen, I'm sure they all enjoyed a paycheck. I'm not super sad about it.
Right.
Okay. All right. There's Peach Momoko on the B cover.
Hi, Peach.
Yeah. This one is cool. If Emerald City Comic-Con, if you were listening, fucking invite Stephanie Hans to be a guest so I don't have to fly to fucking New York City to see her. God damn it. So she can.
I'm not
You're the fucking tracer! Your mother's a tracer!
Oh.
I want her to scribble all over this. Urgh. Anyway, what's really cool just came in the mail today when I came home. All those I had from Wednesday was the 1 in 25. Just feast your eyes on this.
That's a fox.
I'm waiting to hear you guys be like, "Wow,
that's amazing." Okay.
What am I looking at?
There you go.
What am
I'm looking at a sexy fox, is what I'm looking at, which apparently
looking
has
at just amazing artwork
to the astral plane.
Just beautiful.
That fox is skull fucking me with its eyes. Whoa.
Hey, and usually you have to pay for extra for that. This time you just have to buy 25 copies of the A cover to get that. So it's a deal. All right. I'm sticking around, but I'm gonna have to go take my son to a show, and then I'm hanging out with Travis Lawrence later tonight, and none of you are. So
remember to tell him all the things I told you to tell him.
And
exactly.
I don't know who Travis Lawrence is.
Yeah, you do. You've seen him on on Sands' auctions like before.
I know Joey Lawrence.
Still don't know who we're talking about, but okay.
Well, I'm going to let you know that you don't know him, and he'll be very upset.
Well, like Travis, like what else do it? Like, does he have a stage name or?
He actually uses Travis Lawrence as a stage name. He's had 2 albums put out. He's in a wheelchair, quadriplegic. Comic
Is he
book
an
seller.
artist?
No, he's a comic book seller.
He's a comic book seller, not a former NFL player. Okay.
Not Papa Wheelie.
What the fuck, guys?
You're so dark.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know things.
I don't know who anybody's real name is.
I'm
I don't
texting
even
him
know
right
their
now.
fake
Cliff
names.
does not know you.
I mean, Rob,
Like-
I know who you are. You know,
Everyone knows my worst last name, but Cliff, I don't even know if your name's actually Cliff. That might
of
just
course
be a
it's
stage.
freaking Cliff. Jesus.
His name's really Tony.
Actually,
I'm
I could see Cliff's name being I could see Cliff being a Tony. I could see
I am
Cliff.
not a Tony. Look at me in my Murder She Wrote sweater. And I'm like, I am not a Tony. You know?
Nobody
You
named
would be
Tony is never
Nobody
worn
named Tony
a
is
Murder,
going to
She
have a
Wrote.
purple Murder She Wrote sweater being like da 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 da. And I'm
Your
like,
name,
no.
your name could be Tony. Ironically, that's all I'm saying.
I don't go to YouTube auctions, by the way. I don't.
All right, so you bought from me on YouTube auctions. So I know you do watch them sometimes.
No, I didn't
Go-
buy from you on YouTube auctions. We did that through DMs.
Ooh.
I don't like to admit I'm wrong, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Oh, I'm going to check my DMs right now. Right now.
Yeah, buy something. Buy this roll of tape through DMs.
No, this is not the time for that.
Okay.
Buy this roll of tape.
Okay.
All right,
you
how
go.
about we show some?
Yep,
comics?
it's in the DMs, baby. We did Cash App.
Watch my Instagram in about 2 hours, and you'll see a picture of Travis Lawrence.
All right.
All right.
Well, while we're waiting,
Miracle Man,
I'm
you're up.
I'm going to start showing some comics. I haven't started off with some new comics, which I don't normally do, but I did get Youngblood this week, and I'll tell you what, I was glad I did because one of my favorite Rob Liefeld characters makes an appearance at the end. Actually, a couple of them do.
I didn't know that was possible.
Gideon.
You'll see.
Cable.
See, and you know, for those of you who may not have been reading this from Thunder Comics, Never Wars. This is Wizard of Oz, Peter Pan, and Wonderland. This is a fantastic book, right? A little wrap cover there. Been a fantastic book. It's issue 6, but I think issue 1 had 3 issue 1s, all from a different perspective. A different character's perspective. Really, really been a great book. I got several here. I'm not going to show all of them, but I will show you one more. This one, the Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum.
Hell yeah.
That has been a fantastic freaking book, man.
It really has.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
This is Silver Age goofiness, but with a modern sensibility, right? And I've really enjoyed it. So that I got more new, but I'll skip the rest of them for now. We'll just move on. I'll show you the back issues I got. Now this, I'm a Turtles guy, not as big of a Turtles guy as my brother. My brother's a big Turtles guy. But here we have from the Dreamwave run, issue number 2 here. Not the best run, in my opinion. I don't really care for the art in it, but it's Turtles. Got to catch them all. Final issue of Our Man by the great Tom Payer, who was once on the show many, many, many moons ago. The EIC of Ahoy Comics today. Last issue of Green Arrow, where Green Arrow and Black Canary get engaged. This one, not a last issue, but this is one of those post-Zero Hour.
It led into a freaking miniseries.
It did. This is one of those post-Zero Hour DC series that came out. Fate. It was a more extreme Dr. Fate, which is weird. But it's a weird series. Better than Manhunter, the Manhunter one that came out. They had all these ones that came out after 0 Hour. Starman was the best. That was a post-Zero Hour series.
I might agree.
People don't know Travis.
Now,
I don't know who Travis is.
Travis Lawrence not. Travis not Lawrence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, welcome
You
to
think
the
he's a
club.
football player?
You know
Well,
what?
he did kick for the.
I just want to point out, I never interrupt any of you. Now, as we move on,
Wait,
Bullshit.
you never interrupt Eddie.
as we move on, we're going to get
You almost made me spit out my Monster Energy drink.
more and more naughty like comics here. We got some Dawn, the Return of the Goddess #1. Beautiful Linsner at the height of, in my opinion, height of his skills. Dawn #2, Return of the Goddess. Here is 11 or 1, an Angry Christ comic. This is from Sirius, another Dawn-related comic from Linsner. Next up, we have Fang #3 from Sirius. Let's see. It's not really porny. It's a little porny.
Is it low-key porn, though, like you said?
Low-key porn. Shotgun, the Hero Hunter #1. This is a Kirk Lindo. Kirk Lindo did Vampirotica. Check this one out. This one's gorgeous. The Pirate Queen. Come on, man. The Pirate Queen from Comax. Look at this cover. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful. Now we get a little more adult oriented. Here we have Triple X Weapon, the origin of the implants #1 from Friendly Comics. Now listen, if you
They
want
would have to be.
they would have to be adult comics. There are hierarchies. Eros, typically your best. Friendly's not your worst, although this cover is definitely the best part of this book. This is an Air Cell Warlocks #4. Now this isn't very porny until you see it is a Headlights cover. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get a little more Headlights with Sexecutioner. Ridiculous. #2. Check this out. Now you go, what do you mean we get a little more porny? Well, I don't know if you can tell. You can get a little right there. Covers, again, best part of the books. Cinnamon. Now you want to talk about lower grade adult books. When I say lower grade,
Sure.
From Catfish Comics.
Oh, how appropriate, Catfish.
Right? Catfish.
Speaking of being catfish.
This was an 8-issue series. Eroticom, #1 from Caliber Press. This
I thought you said Eroticop, and I was thinking that's the best name for a book ever.
This artist,
If it doesn't exist, it needs to. People out there watching, make it happen.
this was done by R.G. Taylor. R.G. Taylor did a Betty Page pinup book at one point. This is Sirens #1. I don't even know who published this. Look at this one. This young lady is in a precarious position, seeing as how her head is attached to her shoulder.
To her right shoulder.
Yeah. Now, this is a Jim Ballant cover from Brainstorm Comics, Flesh and Blood #1. Look at that. Jim Ballant of 90.
Jim Ballant. I remember his Catwoman vividly.
That's right. That's right. Awoken some things in many a young man. And
didn't awake nothing in me other than like, oh my God, she's so fabulous. I want Bat Dick too.
Awoken the desire for Bat Dick, perhaps.
Cliff, the one person that opens up Spawn, sees a vagina, and goes, "Hey, look, an axe wound."
Oh,
yep.
Flesh
I mean, not really, but yes.
Now, this one was Brainstorm Comics. This one's from Blind Wolf. This is issue 2. This is actually a Jimmy Palmiotti.
Palmiotti.
Look at that.
And I'm not surprised.
Now, issue #3. This is also Blind Wolf Comics, Flesh and Blood. Look at that one there. There we go. As you can see, the quality of the covers may not be quite the same as the first one, but let's be honest. Hard to keep up with Jim Ballant. This is a John Workman cover, Cindy #4. Now, this is from Forbidden Fruit. Not the bottom of the barrel of the adult books, right? But pretty far. Pretty far down. Great cover. Great cover, John Workman.
I do.
That's a good one.
Someday I want your full ranking of the adult comic publishers.
We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll pull some books.
Next Friday topic.
Yes, they do.
Fetish #1. She looks like a happy lady. I don't know how that leather feels down there. This is from Chuck Austin, Rip Off Press, Strips #4. This is actually a fairly decent series. It's about a college this guy in college. He draws a comic strip for the college newspaper, and he's a man whore. But a lot of covers like this, girl doing something inside the guy, and she's kind of naked. We should always finish with the smut portion. I know I always finish with the smut portion. Tank Vixens #4, Venus Comics. So Venus Comics, they did a lot of like anime, like some of the early manga, that adult manga that got planted over to the US. Now, this is the most porny cover I have, and it's the least porny of all of these. I got a great deal. I did not pay this price. So if you see this price on this book, don't pay it. Okay. Here we go. Check it out. 21st Century Tank Girl #2.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey,
Again, not for me, but I appreciate the effort.
What's that?
Not for me, but I appreciate their efforts.
Right? I mean,
Look at all those axe wounds.
there is. Listen, these are some of the most perfectly placed soap bubbles in the history of soap. I don't appreciate their placement, but I understand why they're there. This book is recently blown up. I have seen these online, 75, 80, $100. I paid 30. It was a little more than I wanted to pay, but I did pay. I paid 30 on it.
How did you get them down from 90 to 30? How? What's your trick?
I buy a lot of comics.
He had pictures of Trump blowing Bubba.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure that's not how any of this works.
He would have put it on the bay at 90. I bought it in the shop for 30.
You're a smooth talker.
I'm pretty good, but I also probably spent $10,000.
That's basically Trump's tariff flake policy.
So that's it. That's all I got.
All right. So who wants to be next?
Who's all gone so far?
So far, we have.
And which direction should I go? Is there a theme? I need to know what I'm doing.
There's no theme tonight. It's just whatever back issues you got.
The theme is we're learning about. No.
The theme is you're now it.
Okay.
Yep.
So did I show you guys
that you got or that you love?
this Andy Kubert Tarzan I snagged?
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Kubert. Sorry, the dad.
We knew what you meant.
Joe. That's Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe Kubert. That's it. Joe Kubert.
Andy and Adam are the bros.
Right. So what's
Joseph
really
to his
funny
rabbi.
is when I initially grabbed this, I couldn't remember why I even grabbed it. And then like I was on another show, I was like, this is important to me, but I don't know why. And then I was like, wait, it's Joe Kubert. It's Joe Kubert.
I thought it's because it had a giant pussy on the cover.
No, that'll never be my answer. But it is true. But look at the two men underneath that giant pussy. That's
All
also
right. That's there's something going on.
there is something going on. I don't
Strange
know.
New Fiction.
So I don't know if we talked about my recent acquisitions. All right, but I have one. Oh, so I not long ago I got this, which is part 2 of the first Legion of Superheroes, Justice League of America, Justice Society of America crossover.
That's a good one.
And then I shortly after won in an auction for a really decent price. Where the hell is my thingamabobber? Oh, here it is.
If you're missing that,
I got part 1 for $40.
Good deal. That's
Oh,
good deal.
sweet.
And now I have them. Finally.
The head on the side covers, the roll call covers.
Yes.
Love those classics. But the second part, which is the circular battle,
Where they're battling, yes.
yes, that one there, I think I love even more.
I love them both. I really do. Because we got big badass Mordru over here.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
Just got the circular fight over here. I mean, I got Shadowlass hitting Green Lantern hitting Lightning Lad, zapping Batman thinking he can land a punch on Power Girl. I mean, it's great.
That 147 was my first JLA JSA crossover as a kid.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
So the
I think you made me do it. You made me do it.
Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert.
Thank you.
And
Welcome.
I don't know if we talk about it enough. And I don't know if I brought this up before, but like I'm a big fan of a storyline called Dr. Doom's Private War. And I don't have all of it. I have some loosies, but these are my first 2 slabs of it. Part 1 is Avengers 150.
Noise.
And this is part 9 in Avengers 155.
Double noise.
And the fact that I got them both overnight, and the fact that like Dr. Doom is all the rage right now, and this is like his most phenomenal battle with Namor, the Defenders, the Avengers, and no one cares. I mean, the part 1 is in an anniversary freaking issue.
Wild.
It's wild to me. Wild to me.
These uncultured just brutes.
Yeah, it kills me. It really does. You know,
I love you, Cliff. Hey, Cliff.
Have I brought up my love of Mon-El and his first appearance?
Yep.
I think
Showed it a couple weeks ago, but you got a much better copy. What are you saying, lady?
Cliff, do you want us to we've got a text group, and if you want, you can be part of our text group, but we're crazy. But like it's really fun too.
Let's remember, Lady for F, I'm part of 19 different
I know,
groups,
that's why.
And the White Tea Shampoo Club. All right.
Okay.
So you can feel welcome to add me to that group. Welcome.
Well, I don't have your cell, so we'll talk about it. But I feel like
a text chain, like real texting.
Yes.
Oh my god, like adults. I really am wearing my Jessica Fletcher sweater.
Dude,
oh my god,
we have an actual cell phone numbers and shit on the real.
Oh, that's scary. I don't know.
I still need to add Kevin Freeman to that, but he's out with his kids tonight, so he's doing something more important. We want to add him.
So nice. I feel so dirty.
I don't know if Lady F and I are at that point where like I can have that level of trust.
Oh my god, I won't.
You know, because
I burnt you. I guess that white tea thing.
She's an agent of chaos.
I know. I burnt you.
Chaos.
Damn.
She celebrates chaos. She white teed me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to bring you into a place where you feel unsafe, so that's on you.
That's okay. You can. We'll talk text chats later. Did we talk about this last time? We did, right, Rutledge? Yes. I listen. Ever since that discovery last week, I've been telling everybody.
You don't know him at all. Okay. Well, have fun.
The young.
Yeah, we were going to do that episode this week, but since we didn't have Kevin on, I'll just make it another episode.
All right, and then like just because I love Luciano Vecchio and I got to support my queers, I got this Spider-Verse 1 in 20, I think, or 1 in 10. It's a 1 in 10. It's I don't know. Samurai Sentai Spider-Verse. Don't care. I'm
Samurai hentai.
No, it's not hentai.
No.
Did I show you my Terrifics metal cover?
That's fun.
They need to do this again.
That looks like Doom. TBA.
It doesn't. It intentionally looks like Doom because this version of the Terrifics is nearly intentionally a knockoff of the Fantastic Four. But the thing is, they did this how many years ago? Gave it a foil cover, only $2.99. It's bull. It's bull, I tell you. And Lady F, I just keep searching the universe for you for more Legion stuff. This is, by the way, I can't remember who I'm supposed to thank for this. It might be Steppo who I thank, but this is the 4th appearance of the Legion of Superheroes.
Really?
Yes, Lightning Lad appears in the back, talking to Pete Ross or stuff like that. But the point is, it's their 4th appearance. I'm getting it slabbed, so I have appearances 2 through 6 all slabbed.
Whoa.
And then maybe one day the gods will see fit for me to get their first freaking appearance.
Just keep saving and don't get it slabbed yet, and then you can afford to get it, and then you wait to save money to slab
no,
it
if I'm going to save that money, I'm going to get it slabbed, like, period. It's too expensive for the age of the book to find one and then slab it. So just buy it slabbed.
I'll find you and slab you, boy.
Did
Nick
we talk about Nick Hardy covers?
Nick Hardy, I love it.
This is so good. So good.
Good shit.
And it was one of those books where I'm like, I guess I have to buy this. Like, I don't think anything happens in this issue. I just love the cover.
No, the writing sucks so bad in those comics, but the art is so amazing. It's so dichotomous.
Yeah, it's kind of astonishing how badly written Teen Titans was, and how good the art was.
Yes.
It's like they're like, well, look, this story sucks. We better put somebody who's good at drawing shit in this.
I only just learned that Terry Jones wasn't part of that run. I always somehow assumed it was because he was the teacher that started sleeping with his under 18-year-old kid. This not Diana Prince. It was Wonder Girl. It was weird, but that happened during Perez's run. But Perez wrote a lot of really weird things like Deathstroke, in a relationship with a young girl.
Wolfman.
Wolfman. Okay.
On Wolfman. And you could tell Wolfman for his face about that. Also, the young man I just had on my channel tonight, he said to me, I do not understand why Wolfman is not celebrated the same way Claremont is when the two best-selling titles of the time.
That's fair. He's great.
And he's like, I don't understand. He goes, and I, as a reader, no one recommends these books. He's like, he discovered A Lonely Place of Dying on his own. And when he meets other Robin fans, none of them know that story. And he's like, I don't understand. Why are these books never on top 10 lists? And I'm like, you're right. Get out there. Tell the other youngins.
They should be.
So, Lady F, I think you, me, Robert, and the rest of the gang. I think we should get the whole gang. There should be like 9 of us.
And do a Marv Wolfman appreciation night.
Not only that, but I think we should do top 10 DCs to like bring people back around to when the shit was fire. All right, as the middle-aged people like to say. Because obviously the kids don't say it. The kids are too busy going 6, 7. So I don't know anything about that.
Like that. It's not that. It's this.
Yeah.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Literally too stupid to insult.
That's how I feel every time I keep hearing 6, 7, 6, 7.
He did it backwards. He didn't even know how to do the hand motions.
Yeah, right, exactly.
See?
That's not the hand motions. It is this. You're doing a scale for some reason. It's just full of douchiness. Did we go over? Ooh. All right. Did we talk about like the UFOs?
Who?
I love
the UFOs were in Immortal Hulk.
They were
UFOs.
But they were in this.
When they recently appeared, I whipped this book out to remind people they've existed for a while. Also, by the way,
250 they start cameo.
One of my favorite Hulk covers.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
it's a really good story.
John Byrne.
Yeah, great cover, but also phenomenal issue.
Yes. More of my I just love why they turned the Legion into toddlers so many times. I don't understand.
Was it a teleporter accident?
Who knows? But you know what else pissed me off? Why did toddlers always speak like me want Shooky? Like, what the hell? What toddler talks like this? I go into some of my friends' homes and their toddlers are like, Cliff, did you see my new Cleopatra painting? I'm like, you're 4. Get away from me. And then, of course, I'm like, yes, sweetie, let's go see your Cleopatra painting. And I won't pretend like this isn't creepy. The Dark Circle shows up for the Legion of Superheroes.
Neil
Adam, write all these down.
And those adventure
Lady Fantastic, write all of them down. Oh, my favorite Legion cover. The gun that mastered men.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This was definitely why was my pants tingling looking at this cover?
Wait, now I see it. I see it now.
Now I see it.
And then we got some and again, underrated and underappreciated Iron Man. 166.
Luke McDowell. Luke McDowell.
Like this is where we start meeting Obadiah Stane, right? And then 167. And I guess I'm missing one.
Oops.
But then we got 169, 69. And then now a little bit of Thor. This is the dude
I get a
who
little Thor
actually
after
became
69
the
too.
other dude that became Thor that nobody remembers.
Same.
This is the dude playing the dude who's the other dude.
Yeah, but he like stole the right to be Thor for a hot minute. This was great.
Is this Red Norvell?
Something weird like that.
Hmm.
And then like I grabbed this one just because it was just super cool.
Oh, I love those.
And
Doll
then
Man.
then I grabbed this one because I was angry that one of my friends online bought it and I didn't have it.
Oh, who did that cover?
I'm pretty sure it's an Adams cover.
No, really?
It's
That's not an Adams.
no, it's not because the face is all wrong. Also,
Kurt
he would be angry about the leg shape now that I think about it.
What issue is it?
280.
Yeah.
280 Superman?
Yep.
Tappity, 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 tappity.
Tippy tip.
And then this. Oh my god, I'm getting so bad at my old age.
See, I thought I was right.
It's
Nick Cardy.
very nice. Well, you know what? It's not Nick Cardy's best, honestly.
It's not
All
Nick
right.
Cardy's best, not at all.
It's Action 415. So that's it for me. That's my interest. Those are my acquisitions.
Blows my mind you can be 400 issues into a series and they're still old as shit. Like
Yeah.
comics,
Like
man.
all adventure comics.
Comics. You know what's
Detective,
crazy?
bro.
Cliff was showing those adventure comics. They're all phenomenal. Look, they're phenomenal for the time, but they're all phenomenal books, and you can pick most of them up really freaking cheap.
But not as cheap as it used to be.
No, they've gone up.
Yeah,
They've gone
because
up. I used to be able to get them for like $4.
exactly. I used to get them for like $4 or $5, and now it's like 11 to 30. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
I'm like, you even know what this is? It's like, well, Comet's on the cover. Tell me who Comet is, you son of a bitch.
right.
And then I'll pay you this price.
And not just the super horse. You have to tell me who.
Right.
he
I
is.
want to know his origin. I was like, what does his other form look like? Is it even human? And then when they go, well, you know, he's a cowboy. I'm like, all right, bitch. Now I'll pay you $30.
Wasn't he a blonde?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, of all of Supergirl's boyfriends who I wanted to bang, he was up there.
The highest. The highest.
Hey.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like I feel like I don't know, like I don't know if I would enjoy Brainiac 5. Like there was definitely times where he was drawn well enough for me to think that I could enjoy it. And then like I just don't remember her having too many hot and sexy boyfriends. And you know, the Atlantean merman, I'm like, you got a tail. Where's your penis? Like that's not gonna
Right.
work.
What are you even doing with that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are we even doing here? Like, so like that's not happening.
What do I need? Emotional support and maturity? Get the fuck out of here.
It's
Yeah, well,
probably
no,
the size of a
no,
horse hidden behind a flap.
Give me
Yeah.
a nice looking dingle all day long.
Yeah, give me the guy with the horse cock, even if it's only once a month. I'm like, let's go.
If you're looking for horse cock, the movie Crossed is coming out soon enough.
And
Oh,
guys,
for the series?
you are looking
Oh
for
my
it.
gosh, look at this sketch cover of Dr. Doom.
All right.
Yeah, they made me an offer of $60, and I'm thinking that's a really
Ooh.
good deal. And
I
that's
think
really
the
nice.
Canadian
looking
should
at
go
here?
next.
I think you're gonna have to take it,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I
okay.
mean, lady, fantastic. God damn, I have Stephanie stuck on my mind so much lately.
I'm gonna tell her that she's gonna
Is
love
she
it.
alive?
Yes, yes, I talked to her today. Hey,
Okay.
you should pull it up, Rob, and look and show people.
Oh, the
What
book
do they
that you were just showing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I'm throwing it up now. This is the book that, well, Lady Fantastic wants to know, should she get this or not?
Okay.
Bringing it up
Yeah,
in the
probably not,
screen
but
in 3, 2, 1.
$60. for
No.
a sketch art, like really nice.
What?
Make that
Get
big.
the cover.
It's pretty nice.
Pretty
No.
nice. Fuck you.
No,
Pretty nice.
no,
Amazing.
no.
Not for 60. Not for 60.
Probably a 40.
Yeah, I'd 40. Yeah.
Because you guys are gonna go buy it.
Well, no.
I mean, so I might have just something to admit. So earlier today, well, I was talking about this right during the top 10. So a few hours ago, before doing the show here, I've known that a certain artist has been blowing up like crazy, and books that used to go for 30 are now going for 60 or 100. Ones that were going for 100 are now going for 200. So I have a list here of all of the Dan Mora covers for Nightwing. They are from issues 90. Well, 95 is Nicholas Scott, but it has the, Nightwing and water, and he's unclothed for the most part. But there's the 99 102nd print, and then his run is from 105 to 115, and there went most of my paycheck because I'm getting them all.
Hey, just so everybody knows, because you were just talking about Crossed, I just checked the IMDb, and one of these actors' characters' names is
Horsecock.
So that character will be appearing in the movie.
Because he carries a giant horsecock that he kills people with. And all he says is horsecock.
Technically, he doesn't kill people with it. He just slaps them with it.
Yeah. He's just being funny, like the Joker and his Joker fist, but with a horsecock.
Right. So, Canadian, you're up.
I want to know what his paycheck is. How much did you pay for those comic books?
It wasn't cheap. What do you got?
Okay, so this is a graphic novel.
You motherfucker! Kick him off of this show. Ban him.
That's badass. Why'd you ban him?
No,
Dreadstar's fun.
Dreadstar's fun.
He's jelly.
So it's got, first of all, Dreadstar is one of my favorite runs of comics. Came out at the perfect time for me. Space Adventure, Jim Starlin, great artist. He's, the Cosmic King, I think. He really took cosmic stories and did amazing. Dreadstar is amazing. Now, I've got all the original run, but, I never got the original graphic novels. So this is great. This came out originally, let's say 3 or 4 years ago. You could get it on Kickstarter or something. From Omnipress, maybe. I'm sorry, I'm getting the details wrong, but it was pretty expensive, but bigger hardcover. Then they put it up for on Amazon. Now they've got the cheapest version, and so it's finally in a price range I like. So this for Canadian, I got it for like what would it be American? I probably got 25 American, so that's pretty good. So yeah, but it goes for about 53 Canadian, and yeah, it's Dreadstar. It's hopefully they'll do all 3 volumes. And that'll get us to the end of Jim Starlin's run, which goes into issue 40. It changed publishers many, many times along the way. Started in Epic Comics. I bookmarked this one page so I could get the smut portion. It was nice to know that he actually, he would recruit people who came into the office because he was doing it all from live models. Dreadstar, of course, was from himself. But then he listed the names of the women he got for the Fairy Queen. So I thought that was nice, but I've never read the original Metamorphosis series before. So I'm really excited to get this. And yeah, I'm really happy to finally get that. And it starts to delve into the actual comic. I guess Epic Comics, I think. Was it the Epic line? Anyway, Archie Goodwin. Always
Eclipse.
What?
Eclipse.
Yeah.
I think it was Eclipse.
Eclipse, okay. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. It's gone through all the iteration, but it's really good. It's being reprinted. Volume 2's coming out, I think, in February, and hopefully they'll make it up to volume 3, and we'll get to the end of the run, and I'll have it all collected nicely.
It was epic.
Yeah. I got some X-Men stuff, some covers that I was looking for. I got a McNoll. He doesn't
trying to look for it behind your banner. Little higher. There you go. All right, Walter Simonson, Mr. Magnola, and Wysiak.
Yeah. It's nice. Apocalypse. Is it Apocalypse? This one's a nice one. He's cutting the cover in 2.
Lady sent me that copy. Not
yeah.
that exact copy. That one.
JR.
Yes, you did.
Is this a key? This was more expensive.
It's just a badass cover, bro.
Okay, so people just like it for the cover. Okay,
it's just a badass cover. Nothing crazy happens.
It is basically like the first fight with him and Sabretooth that carries over later on about a decade. Maybe a little less than a decade later in Wolverine 10.
This one was really cheap, but I like the cover.
Yeah.
Guido. I love Strong Guy.
Strong Guy.
And Bill Sezowick.
Bill Senkovich.
Nailed it. Is
that Dracula?
Bill Sienka.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing how many styles he can draw in. Like the metamorphosis of his drawings to me is amazing. And I got some old mysteries. If Kevin was here, he'd demand me talk about the Mystery in Space.
That's pretty
I like this. I'm gonna take this out of my wall because now this is something for only comic geeks. But
Tornado Terror.
At this time, Red Tornado's origin kept getting redone, and this one is the one I remember. Basically, he kind of burst at the seams, and it turns out he was the tornado in this little thing. That was his original appearance, is the Red Tornado, at least according to this, and his essence was
he's the air elemental, and then we revisit him being the air elemental in the final arc of the Firestorm 80s series.
Okay.
Cliff, did you ever read Primal Force?
It sounds familiar.
You like DC, so it's a post-Zero Hour series. It has Red Tornado in it. It's like the first time we see him after Crisis, and he's just a janky robot at this point. Look it up.
Yeah, first Mahunkel.
It didn't leave an impression on me.
No.
And Red Tornado to me is Red Hunkle because because she was not allowed to have membership in the JSA. Those dick bastards.
She wore a bucket on her head, Rob.
That's fair.
And they eventually gave her status, even if it was retconned.
She got her status card. That means something different.
They make her a secretary like Wonder Woman.
No, that was disgusting.
That was horrible. Disgusting. Johnny Thunder gets to go out on adventures, and Wonder Woman doesn't.
I'm like,
sorry, Miss Prince, you got to stay back at the headquarters.
I'm like, do you not see this fabulous, majestic creature called Diana out here fighting Nazis? She can stay back.
Yeah, we need the guy in the bow tie.
I mean, he does have a magical genie, but still.
No.
Yeah, Miss Woman, you can stay back and take notes for us.
Make me a sandwich.
Get us coffee.
Now, and the tradition of Miracleman. I did not pay this price. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see it. It's so small. But I did get it.
$80.
I talked them down to $2.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
you're a lying whore. And to be fair, it's only 80 Canadian dollars. That means it was like $12, guys.
True.
You know, I like how we exaggerate those numbers.
Y'all are so mean, and I love it.
How do they have comics in Canada anyway? Do you have to like fight a moose to get them? Or?
I think they had to have like a fucking congressional amendment or some shit, parliamentary.
Justin Trudeau personally bring them?
We are dating. Our entire country is dating Katy Perry right now.
That's true. So. I will give you that.
Bless your heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Katy Perry and Sabrina Carpenter, they are protecting the Han Moon of America.
Yeah.
Currently, yes.
Listen, Mystery in Space, every one of them's fun. Every one of them.
Listen, I love me
this.
Some Sabrina Carpenter right now. She is,
but not Katy Perry. Sabrina, yes. Katy, no.
You know, funny story. I was in
Katy did last decade,
not long ago, and Sabrina was playing at Madison Square Garden, and I'm like walking downtown. There's a taco place just down there, and I'm walking around, going down there to get some tacos. And I will say this: there was a strong presence of 14 to 16-year-olds, and then college-aged women dressed very inappropriately for midday in downtown Manhattan.
They were scantily clad, sir. Scantily clad.
It was like broad daylight, and I saw more whale tail than I did in 1992. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Huh?
Okay.
I don't understand.
You know, I would like, you know, if I were one of those ladies, I'd be like, mind your business.
No, I mean, I wasn't complaining. It's just they were all a bit, you know, they were all just, you know.
They were scantily clad.
To paraphrase,
young ladies.
To paraphrase Megyn Kelly, there's a very big difference between looking at them when they're in high school and looking at them when they're in college, and we don't look at them when they're in high school.
Man, Megyn Kelly's fucking weird.
The fact that you have to quote Megyn Kelly is how sad the state of affairs is.
Bro,
how long until MAGA learns to spell a phoebophile, right? Like, it's not far.
I mean, to be fair, they don't know how to spell period. Yeah, that could always happen on our show because we have no respect for our government.
No, let's remember he has the best people. Come on.
And Megyn Kelly's quote was, "A 15-year-old's different than a 5-year-old." That was her quote.
I think it was 8-year-old, but does it matter?
It was a 5-year-old. I watched the clip.
Still pretty fucking gross, Megan.
Yes. She's still a daughter living at home with parents.
This is Megyn Kelly before she gets makeup done.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's real creepy. We understand this.
Oh my God.
Heavens to Betsy is all I'm saying.
Hey, did you forget how to draw his uniform? Okay, it's been a whole month. You forgot? Okay.
That is kind of what the hell?
Maybe like he had a guy subbing on finishes and it went awry.
Yeah.
It looks like it. It looks like
he lost a lot of weight.
They fucked it up so bad they were just like color over everything, just color over all of it.
Put another character in front, maybe no one will notice.
I think I showed this a few weeks ago, but you were talking about Joe Kubert, and this is some of my favorite stuff from him. He rarely does superhero books, but this run on Hawkman is just absolute pleasure.
Yeah. Does that include the late showcase stuff like 103, 107, 105, all that? No.
Not yet.
Right.
We get into the Murphy Anderson first, which
okay.
No, okay, I'll ask you, Miracleman. What do you think about Murphy Anderson's art? He's an amazing artist, but he just doesn't do it for me. Can you articulate? Do you feel the same way or no?
I feel
he
like
went in to collect a paycheck.
It was not. He never found the right characters. You know what I mean? Like I always feel like there were characters out there for him, but I feel like he never found the right one.
Okay. But he's an amazing, like there's no question.
No, great artist. Nothing he's drawn that I'm like, oh, I got to get that Murphy Anderson art. No. But I guarantee there's a character out there that if he had just found him, we would have loved the run.
Well, and I feel Joe is best suited for war comics. There's no question about that.
No doubt about it, yeah.
But Hawkman was a great fit for him because there was no cape, there was no flowing. He's not good at flowing and stuff like that.
Look at Alex. Toth? I never know how to say his last name. A lot of people would say Space Ghost, but his Black Canary is the best Black Canary I've ever seen. Those are pretty.
Look at them runaways.
Those are this is from my collection, but you guys were talking about Runaways, so I wanted to get it. It goes right up. It ends right just before Joss Whedon comes on the book.
Oh. Well,
okay, that's my haul.
All right,
lady. If you're ready.
Me, yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Give me a second. So I got this in the mail.
Oh yeah,
that's a great one.
Hey,
yeah,
you're gonna get one of these.
Galactus.
I got it for a really cheap price. It was crazy cheap
and in great condition.
Yeah,
I gotta do this.
No.
Warning. Banger alert.
Yeah. So, anyways, pick that up. I also got this in the mail.
Yes.
Didn't that help you win a contest this week?
Yeah.
It may have. So there's that.
Second Nubia for the win.
Yeah, and this came in. I've picked this up for $3. $3.
Oh, and it's the DC Universe
That's
one.
Why.
Oh, what a hot bitch.
That's Jerry Ordway?
I think it is actually. Yes, it is. And then I'm just gonna show you this I also got in the mail recently. It was
Oh.
Comic book creator, remembering Dave Stevens.
I
And
put mine into a giant magazine Mylar.
I know I don't have any, so I'm ordering some.
What's the
$20
rating
on
it?
Amazon.
What do you feel about it? Is it good?
What do I feel about this?
Yeah. Talk
I
about
feel
it.
like it's an amazing.
It's all about Dave Stevens. It's not like a short feature. It's the whole book.
Yeah, this is entirely about Dave Stevens. It's a dedication, and so the price on the back says $24.95, but there's a site if anybody's looking for it where it's like 19 something, and that's where I got it. So if you need to know,
And there's a lot of good examples of his work inside the book.
Yeah. I mean, there's a picture of him with his dog, like. There we go. Here's some of that shows some of his pieces, right? Turn the page, more shit of his. Like every page is his work and the stories around it.
Like, beautiful.
Yeah, and then just kind of a timeline of the things that he published.
Oh, that's nice. Is that a bibliography of all this stuff, or is that an interview?
That's really nice in the right corner.
It's an interview.
Oh, okay.
My.
Man, if Wizard failed us in any way, it was because I did not know who Dave Stevens was until about the last maybe 10 years or so. Wizard really needed to up their game back then to say, hey, there's this guy doing really, really great female designs. But yeah, sure, go ahead and pick up Lady Rawhide #2.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
there's a lot of this stuff. Here we go. Let's see. Young Dave Stevens and the King. So it's got an article of them. And here we go. This is really nice. Well, there's the Sheena.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, got that. And then
his wife Brink is in there quite a bit. There are some of the photos he used of her as the model.
Yeah.
There she is there, yeah. And she was the model for Betty.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And
that's a beautiful book. It's an absolutely beautiful book.
Yeah, so $20 you can find it.
Worth it. If you're a Stevens fan at all, it's worth it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's that.
And the big thing to know about Dave Stevens that I only learned from the documentary, he wasn't a classically trained artist. He was more or less like Todd McFarlane, where he would just copy other people's stuff and then get his own style. Towards the end of his life is when he started going to art school so he could learn to paint, which is how we got some of those great looking pieces towards the end.
You know, he's actually the one that recommended to Adam Hughes to start doing his softening like style, the way he does those soft colors or whatever, the soft inks.
Yeah. You can tell Hughes was heavily influenced by Stevens, but you can also tell Stevens was heavily influenced by Matt Baker.
Yep.
It's like and
Will Eisner was influencing him and Baker was influencing Eisner. So it all comes in a circular. So we have any other books anybody wants to show or anything that we should at least talk about coming up during this week?
I don't know, but we really need to work on the DC Appreciation series. Like, we need a saga. I'm gonna in 2026, we're gonna get together and we're doing a saga. We're doing a DC Appreciation saga.
Done and done.
Well, I appreciate nobody knowing about DC because it keeps it down, because those are the ones I like to collect. So,
well, no, okay, so you got a job. We'll put out what we're gonna cover each bi-weekly, and make sure you bought that shit before we go over it so that you're ready, Michael. You know? I'd be like, oh, I have all 37 issues of that Teen Titans run. I'm good.
Oh, we got Saga here. I have every issue. That would be good too. Oh, and here's another thing. Thank you, John. Good to see you, my friend. I just got an email from him earlier tonight. So tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., I will be on John's Not Comics with Kids because he abandoned that. Now it's John's and Comics with Friends. So I'll be on tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. for that. Otherwise, I do. Yeah. I'll have to wake up early, which means I need to go to bed almost right after this show tonight.
Send me the link.
Oh, absolutely. I need to figure that out myself because I woke up 30 minutes before coming on here to air. You can't tell with the bags under my eyes, right? So yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be with Chuckle Man over here. So make sure to check that out tomorrow morning. Otherwise, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. on our channel for our shorts, I will be tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., releasing a short, and it's about comic book collecting tips, and it's going to be all about CLZ and CovrPrice, because at the very beginning of the pandemic, I spent 2 weeks putting all this with all my free time into CLZ. And if you have a collection anywhere like this, more, less, at least you have an idea how long it would take. But otherwise, we'll be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And let me see if there's anything I got to throw up on the screen to let y'all know about. I don't think so. But we will be back next week, and we hope to see you then. Thank you all so much for coming. And again, this is one of those things where, yes, we do talk about politics sometimes because it keeps seeping into the goddamn dialogue of America here.
I don't think a blowjob is very political.
Wow. Well, Bill Clinton certainly didn't think so, but now it's gone so far beyond that.
Well,
and now we're talking about a guy who might have been with children.